you guys. Good morning. It is 3 o'clock. What's today's date? March 10th, Monday, March 10th, 3 a.m. in the morning. And just sitting here, getting a word, had a download, talking to God. Woke up per usual. I was asleep. Woke up per usual. And just having that moment, having that moment with God and God, I trust you. That's my thing in this season of my life. My faith that God is having me use my faith and my patience and my trusting and my believing more and more in this season of my life. And it's not easy, because I'm used to doing and going and moving, but He has me in this season of waiting and trusting and believing and faith like no other. He has me in the season of just leaning into Him and trusting Him in this and my faith more. When you have built a relationship with God within yourself, it's different. It's a feeling you just know. It's a feeling that you can't run away from, even if you try. It's you can't run away from it. It's something that it's a relationship that's here to stay if you let it. And when people, try to do their own thing and try to sway away from that gift of that relationship with God and that honing in on Him and your faith and your trust, it doesn't go well. It doesn't go well. Your mind goes haywire, like your body, like it just does not go well. And for me, like, I had to understand that it takes time. Like, it's a timing, and it's a job. It's a practice. It's a something that you have to just like really, if you really want it, if you really want that relationship with God, if you really want that self love, and it's not something that just happens overnight. It's not. That confidence in yourself and in God, that confidence that you're building, that self love, that relationship that you're building, it takes time. And I had to realize that. I had to realize that it takes time. Nothing is just put in the microwave and popcorn and it'll be ready in seconds, minutes. No, it takes time to build and to grow and to learn. It takes faith. Like when you're learning new things and you're walking into new territory, it takes time. And I had to realize that for myself. Like, I had to realize that for myself. And the things that you're going through and the season that you're going through is sometimes, like I've said before, it's not always about you. It's not always about you. It's not just only always about you. It's also about the people that you're dealing with, the people that you're around, learning from them and growing and teaching and listening. Like, you guys are teaching each other, and like, it's more. It's bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, this experience is just bigger than you. And y'all, like, it's really about just keeping your mind at ease. You know, we have a lot of things going on. So many things happen. So it's just about really like trying to keep your mind at ease, trying to keep your mind focused on the positive things. And I had to keep learning that for myself. Like, it's been a practice for many years for me. Like, when I started transitioning into my faith more and more, and my spiritual side more and more, it's a practice. It's not just it's a everyday process. Just like people with addiction, when they're it's a everyday process. It's an everyday learning. It's an everyday growing. When you walking into new territories, when you're walking into something that you've never been dealing with, and something new, you're learning it. God, I trust you. I know that everything is working out for me. If I stay focused, I'm focused on the end. I'm focused on the bright side. I'm focused on the prize. The prize for me is stability, security as a single woman. I just want to, have. I've never been single. I've been single now, like, for, I don't know, almost 10 years. So, excuse me. So, I went from not wanting to date, I've been to not wanting to really date, just, learning myself and growing and trying to just get a hold of myself and build my relationship with God, and just, be me, my family, and loving on my family, to like just learning who I am. I got to, I was young when I started having babies. I was young when I was, like, I was young when I got with my ex-husband. We were young, having kids, living life, So this is new. This has been a new experience for me for a long time. I was married for 20 plus years. Well, I was with my ex-husband for 20 plus years. And y'all, like, this is something I had to realize. Like, it takes time. Just like any relationship takes time. A relationship with yourself takes time. Learning yourself, as you entering your different ages, in a year everything can change. I'm 50. So much has changed for me when I turn 49, 50, 51. I'm about to be 51. So much has happened, and so much has changed. Like, so much, we change. We're changing and evolving every day. And what I had, and what's going a thick skin for me is, people gonna talk about you. People gonna talk about you when you down. People gonna talk about you when you up. Like, people gonna talk about you. No matter what they do, they gonna talk about you. If you happy, they gonna talk about you. If you sad and going through something, they gonna talk about you. And God bless. I've been there. In my younger days, and even like I've been there. I've done it. So I'm trying to evolve away from, like we're growing. We're growing and we're learning. And when you know better, you do better. Period. When you know better, you do better if you want to. If you want to do better, you will. And that's a practice. Doing better is a practice. Doing better is something that you have to do try to do every day. I told God when I was going through my separation, divorce, and even when we were still together and we were going through, like, I told God I aspire to inspire. Like, I want to be the very best person, woman, mother, sister, grandmother I can be, but it's not perfection. Like, I'm not perfect. I'm not a perfect human being. I've made mistakes. I've made mistakes, and I'm still making mistakes. But it's all a part of growing. It's all a part of growing. And that's something I had to learn. Like I've always thought, I want to be perfect. I want to be this perfect wife, this perfect mother, this perfect. There's no such thing as perfect. This perfect grandmother, this perfect being. I can't. It's no such thing as perfection. We can just try to do the best we can. We're learning and growing and becoming ourselves every day more and more if you want. And like I said, like I owe it to myself. I owe it to the women before me. I owe it. I want to be it. For a long time, it was about speaking my truth, like speaking my. Because I've always been a person that didn't like conflict, and I don't like conflict. Holding stuff in, letting people do and say what they want to say to me, and I'm just trying to keep the peace, and for a long time, it's about picking your battles, right? It's about picking your battles, and I was speaking my mind, like, look, this is how I feel, and that's when my life imploded so much when I started speaking my feelings and speaking how I felt. So I still do, but now it's still about, like, I don't. It's, right now, God's telling me to be quiet. I'm back to being quiet. He had me, speak my mind, speak my feelings. Now, be quiet. I'm being obedient. Okay, whatever you say. I know my truth. I have my truth. I have my opinion, and they have theirs. Period. There's no need in me going back and forth. No, I did. Yes, he did. Okay. What's the point? Cause you gonna believe what you wanna believe, and I'm gonna believe what I wanna believe, and that's it. So, okay, be quiet. You don't gotta prove yourself. I'm 50 years old, about to be 50. I don't have to prove myself to anyone anymore. Don't. I don't have to prove myself anymore. I told God, like, God, just build my confidence in myself. Like, I want just confidence in myself, trusting my intuition more, just trusting me more. I'm walking into these new territories. I'm trying to open new doors. I'm trying to walk into new opportunities. I have to be the best that I can be. I have to be confident in myself, confidence in my spirit, in my mind, my body, and my soul. If I'm asking God for new experiences, if I'm asking God for new opportunities and doors opening, like, I can't worry about what nobody else think. I can't worry about what nobody else feel. I can't worry about what nobody else doing. I'm trying to do bigger and better things for myself. I ask, like, you have to recognize where you at. If you ask God for certain things, And you starting to realize, okay, God, I see it, I hear it, I feel it. I'm trusting my intuition on this. I'm hearing you. You're telling me and you leading me. And I've been asking you to keep continue leading me and guiding me. I'm following you. I'm trusting you. You've always ordered my steps. You've always answered my prayers. It's never been when I exactly at the time, but God's timing is God's timing. If you trust God, trust God. Have that confidence and have that faith. If you trust God, then trust God. I know who I am. I know who I am. I know who I am. I know who Tiffany Squalls is. I know who I am. I know I'm not a perfect human being. I know the things I've done. I have not been a perfect mother. I have not been a perfect. I wasn't a perfect wife, but I know who I am. I know I've never done things maliciously to people. I know I never intentionally tried to hurt people. I know I've always been a good person, try my best to be a perfect person, a good person. I know that. I know who I am. So if you think something different than me, okay, fine. But I know who I am. So, okay, I'm gonna be quiet. I know who I am. I know what I've done. And that's it. That's all. If you feel the same way about me, I'm sorry. You know, I'm building my confidence in me every day. I know who I am. I know the woman I am. I know who Tiffany Squalls is. I want the best for any and everybody around me. I do. I feel so much. I'm an empath. I feel so much. And that's just like, especially when it comes to my family and my kids. But they have to make their own mistakes. They have to mistakes. They have to go through their own. They have to. When you're a mother and a parent, and you want the best for your kids, and you hoping for the best for your kids, you praying for the best for your kids, and you try not to let them make the same mistakes you made, and you just moving and grooving every day, trying to live your life and be happy, trying to be there for your kid, your children. You can only do what you can do. At the end of the day, as they get older, they have their own minds, they have their own opinions, they have their own feelings, and there's nothing you can do about it. They have their own feelings about how they grew up, and there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing I can do about it. I know I've always tried my best. I know that. And no parent is perfect. And that's living here with my mom and the things I just learned so much. I'm here with my mother. It's 4 generations of women in this house. My mother, me, my daughter, and my 2 granddaughters. It's a healing and it's a growing. Like really, like this has been even a point of healing my inner child. Thank you guys. What I asked for, right? That's what I never said heal my inner child, but I said, God, I want to just have a decent relationship with my mom. It's been a lot living here. It's been a lot. A lot of releasing, a lot of truth, a lot of speaking. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. I've discovered and learned a lot in this season of my life. Thank you, God, because it's what I asked for. It's what I prayed for. Helping me build my confidence in myself. Helping me understand so much. Helping me just trust God and have faith in God and have faith in myself and building my confidence and just, I've learned a lot when it comes to being a woman, being a mother. I've learned a lot. And I thank God because this is what I asked for. You know, when you ask God to lead you and guide you, you ask God, God, I aspire to inspire. Life is always life, and life is life, and no matter what you're going, people pass away. You learn it like life is always life, and life is always teaching you. Life is always lifing. Period. No matter what, life goes on. You're gonna be down for a minute. You're gonna be up for a minute. You're gonna be down for a minute. You're gonna be up for a minute. Even when you're up, stuff is gonna happen. There's nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it. Yeah, I'm telling you. I had to understand the relationship with God. I had to understand it because it's something bigger than just if you want it to be, you know. It's something so much bigger. You know, people and get on here talking, they're not just talking for no reason. Like they're experienced. Like God has equipped them. They're learning and trust. Like y'all, it's. And we're here to teach. We're always here to teach. We're here to teach. We're here to learn. We're here to grow. Of course, we're gonna have our fun, cause you got to take a moment to breathe and just have your fun. But you got to get back to work. You know, you got to get back to work. And everybody's work is different. Everybody's path is different. Everybody's path is different. You know, we're all here to do different things. God didn't just make, like, we're all here different. Anyway, y'all, have a blessed day. Have a blessed day. Everything is working out for you. Everything is working out for you. That's the new trend. Everything is working out for you. It's all about how you perceive your life. How do you want your life? Walk in that truth of how you want. Get an understanding of what you want and just walk in that truth. Like I've been keeping a journal for many years now. And now God has teaching me to like sit still and just meditate more. I'm trying new things, you know, yoga, like y'all, like it's bigger than just you. It's building our strength, building our confidence in ourselves, our intuition in ourselves, like trusting ourselves more and more. Like when you're growing and learning every day. I can go on and on. Like if I'm sitting here, like I'm telling you, it's been a few days. Like I really want to just when I when you man, y'all, I'm on this new path, this new work of life for me. So yeah, it's so much. You know, your mind. You know, when you get in so much is going. Your mind. It's like well, that's how come people lose their mind sometimes, really, because it's just so much going on in there. There's so much going on up here. Even when you're meditating or trying to get quiet, your mind is still on. You can never just turn your mind off when you sleep. But when you sleep, you're still dreaming. Your mind, y'all. Anyway, have the most amazing day. The amazing, beautiful, positive, productive day, and any however you it's productive for you. God bless. Until next time. Bye.